Hey guys, Team C with Combined Arms, and today we have for you the M79 grenade launcher by King Arms. Airsplat sent this guy out for us to check out, and we're going to tell you a little bit about it and show you, how it works and what it can do for you. So overall, this thing's pretty nice. It goes for about 250 bucks on Airsplat. As you can see, your tube here, which is your barrel, is all metal. Your fire mechanism in here is metal as well. The wood is actually real wood. It's actually got a pretty nice finish to it if you check it out. Not really sure what type of wood it is. You probably pull the stock off and check it out, but not really too concerned about that. On the end of your stock, you do have the nice rubber butt pad, so it's pretty nice, nice and thick. You're not going to get any recoil with this like you would with a real one, so it's really more for the added look and a little bit of extra comfort. Your stock up here on your foregrip is also real wood, so that's a nice touch that King Arms did for that, and I really like it. The weight of it, you're looking at around 5 pounds or so, so it's actually pretty light to carry around. As you can see, here you have your release here, since it's just a simple break barrel type weapon. This piece here is what would eject your shell. And you just pull one out, you're going to load it in there, and then you're going to close the barrel and you're ready to go. You obviously have a safety right here that you can use to lock your trigger out, as you can tell. On the trigger guard, it's kind of a unique feature. You can flip it to either side for whichever way you want for doing. If you're using gloves or something like that, you want to be able to get your fingers in there. Your sights on it here, you have normal sights here, as you can tell, for just aiming down the sight here at the end of the barrel. And you can also flip this up if you're using an angled approach for different types of shells, for lobbing some rounds in. So the real one, they developed it back in the late 50s, and it came to service in the 60s as a way for the military to replace the rifle fire grenades that were pretty inaccurate, didn't really have a lot of range. So they replaced it with this design, real simple weapon. It allows you to shoot 40mm grenades up to 300 meters or so, which is pretty good distance. The typical loadout for the soldier carrying this is going to be the M79, and typically was a .45 pistol or a knife, from what I've looked at and research that I've done online. So, if you're looking for that period Vietnam loadout, pick one of these guys up, pick up, a 45, and you're good to go. You can fire a lot of different shells from these things. I have some of the Airsplat tactical shells here, as you can tell. You got different size ones. This would be more of your shotgun type round, scatter round for more of your close-in type contacts. There's also foam rounds you can get that'll shoot a foam slug downrange, and there's even some other rounds that you can get that'll actually fly down range and detonate or mark targets that are safe for airsoft. But obviously make sure to check with your local field. This thing with the scatter, the BB shower rounds, I'd say probably get a good 50 feet before the rounds just scatter so far apart. You'd be kind of lucky to hit somebody. But still, a good one for clearing out some rooms, or just, in that oh crap situation, you can pull this guy out and fire it off, change your rounds out. So go check this thing out. It comes packaged really well in a nice box with foam. It does not come with a sling. I added this just for aesthetics and ease of carrying. So it's not too bad. And we'll go out and we'll show you how this thing's going to do on the field. Also, one added thing for this, the real one would have a rifled barrel. As you can see, this is not rifled. It just has some horizontal lands in it for looks. So don't expect anything to come flying out of there spinning, because it's not rifled, and you're not going to find anything that you can shoot out of this without tearing it up or hurting yourself. So we'll show you what it's like on the field here. We'll pop a few rounds off and show you what that looks like. We got the M79 out here. We're going to do a little firing test with it, just to show you what all it can do. We got a couple of things set up here. Those are probably about 20 feet away, and then we have a tree just beyond those, and that's probably about 50 feet away, which is generally about the effective range of your BB showers here. So we'll go ahead and we'll load one up and show you just what it can do. Alright. So just saw on that one, the targets that were about 20 feet away. They got your biggest pattern there. So we'll go ahead and we'll load up the shorty here, and we'll show you another round on that one. Now you can load fewer BBs in here, and they'll go a little further, and you can try different weights as well. So, you know, always give that stuff a try. And we'll go ahead and we'll pop this one off here. So as you saw that time, most of them, majority with the shorty, went out to the tree. We didn't really get too much hitting the closer in targets. So you're definitely going to be having a little bit of variance depending on what type of shell you're using. Also, always make sure when you're loading the BBs up, you wear goggles. Sometimes they do have a tendency of going off if you hit the bottom of them once you put the gas in it. So always wear your goggles when you're messing around with it. So overall, pretty good. I don't have any other projectiles we can launch out of here, but this spring we'll be having another review with a different type of projectile. So just keep your eyes peeled for that one. So overall, this thing shoots pretty good. We'll go back in and we'll discuss it. If you want to see more on the Airsplat tactical grenades, we have another review which we'll have posted up as well, with the breakdown on the inside of these and more information about them. So, alright, so as you saw in the field, how this thing shoots with the BB shower rounds. Shoots really well. A little slow to reload, obviously, because it's not like your rotating cylinder type grenade launchers. It is single load. So you are going to be a little slow if you're not practicing using this. I know the military spec was supposed to be around like 6 rounds a minute, something like that. So if you can match that with this, you're doing pretty good. And you know, overall, not a bad weapon. Definitely something, if you're looking for the Vietnam type loadouts, definitely something you're going to want to pick up. Really recommend this. Quality of this thing is awesome, and a lot of new rounds and stuff coming out, so you'll definitely be something to add to your arsenal, especially if you're on a milsim type team. So go check it out, airsplat.com. We'll throw some links in the bottom for you down there, and you can pick one up. They got some great discount codes out right now, but you can get this thing for a few dollars off. Make sure you guys go up here, subscribe to our channel. It's what helps us, you know, get things to review and show you guys what's going on out there in the airsoft world. And you can also check us out on Facebook. We post a lot of updates and different things on there, as well as contests from time to time. So we'll see you guys out on the field, and hope you guys enjoy.